Hello everyone, welcome to today's live stream. This is Russell. So DTF printer is a very hot product in the market now. Since Galaxy Price has promoted our DTF-A3 printer at the beginning of this year, we keep receiving orders and inquiries from overseas markets, together with consumable blanks like inks, powders, and films. Okay, so today actually for today's live show, we will have 3 parts. Okay, in the first part, I will do an open box introduction to show all customers that how we packed our printer and oven. I think this should be cared by most customers because since every customer should want to know that how the package look like before they receive the order. And in the second part, I will show the customer 3 very important accessories of our DTF printer. Okay, so not only to let customer know more about printer, but also I want to show customer that how Galaxy Price care and control the quality. In the third part, I will show customer our Icc Profile, which we make based on Galaxy ink and film and powder. Okay, so the Icc Profile is kind of a closed loop for the whole printing process, which is very important and can help customer to get the perfect printing results. Okay, so now in the first part, let's start this live show together and to do the open box introduction. Okay, so now in front of me, you can see that this is the plywood box and for our printer and oven. Okay, so for this package, customer can clearly see there are some points I would like to share with customer. Okay, so first it is the plywood, so which is totally complying with the rules for exportation. Okay, and also clearly customer can see that this the wooden box is more stronger than the carton box, so which is can prevent the products from being damaged during the transportation under different conditions. Okay, and also another point that customer may see, there are 2 lift handles on each side of the box, so which is very convenient for the customer to lift this the box. Okay, and another point is that customer can see at the bottom there are 3 feet which are made by the wooden blocks. So this feet is very convenient for the fork trucks to work into. Okay, so for the outlook of the package, and I give you just a brief introduction. Okay, so next let's open the box and to see that the inside package how it is look like. Okay, so now let's open the top cover. Okay. On the top, customer may see that there is the menu. Okay, so we suggest the customer carefully check this menu before set up the printer. Okay, and we also have the demonstration video to be signed together with the printer and in the USB. So customer, before you set up printer and reading the menu carefully is a very important detail. Okay. So next, you can see this is a full piece of the PP foam, which works as a protection. Okay. And next, you can see here is the pack of the A3 printing film. Okay, it's including 100 sheets. It's placed on the top of the oven. Okay. And here on the left side is the package of the accessories. Okay, it's a very important package. I will introduce each one inside this package later to the customer. Okay, so now first let's put this one aside. And also you may see here is a 1 kilogram package of the powder. Okay, and together also here is a full set of the ink, okay, including the CMYK, which is 200 milliliter for each bottle, and 2 bottles of the white ink, which also is 2 200 milliliter the package. Okay, this is ink. Here I would like to remind customer that for the inks, and we can only put inside this this wooden box and signed from our overseas warehouse. Okay, we cannot send from China because of the custom rules. Okay. Okay, so here you can see it's the two power cord, one for the oven and the other is for the printer. Okay, so next I need to take the oven out of the box. Okay, so I need help from my colleague. So Guo, can you please help me? Okay. Thank you. Okay, so let's take the oven first. Be careful. Okay. And let's take out the plastic bag, okay? Okay, here is the oven. Okay, and so next we need to take out the printer. Okay, so because the table is a little bit high, so first we lift the box onto the floor and then we take out the printer. Okay, so Google, let's put the box on the floor first. Okay, so here you can see this is another whole piece of the PP foam, which works as a protection and to be located between the oven and the printer. Let's put it aside. Okay, so this is another side protection PP foam. Okay, so first let's take this is the bottom film holding plate for the printer. It's a side part accessory, and we sign it together inside the package. Okay, so let's take the writing film out first. Okay, so let's put it just on the table aside. Okay, okay. So at last, let's take out the printer. Okay, it's located at the bottom of this wooden box. Careful. Okay, cool. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so next I will introduce you the accessory package. Okay, so before that, I just locate the machines and the oven, printer and oven on the table first. Okay, okay. So customer can see that all the accessories now are on the table. This is the power cord. This is the package of accessory. Okay. This is the printing film and the menu. Okay. And the powder. Okay. Okay. So next, I would like to introduce you the this package, accessory package. I think the customer want to know that what's inside. Come with the printer. So first, I take out all the accessories out of this bag, and then I introduce you one by one. Okay. So first, I would like to introduce you is this two small tree. Okay. So this tree, customer may be curious, and what are the two trees used for? Actually, we know that during the printing, there may have some waste inks and which flow into the table. Okay, so these two trees and can help that for customer to locate and below this printer, and that so in case that the dirty inks, the waste inks, and make your table dirty. Okay, so this is the two trees. First, I would like to introduce you. And the next, so this is the cable and for the customer to connect between the printer and the computer. Okay, USB cable. Here are three injectors, okay? So the injector help when you set up the printer and you need to inject the inks out from the cartridge and also out from the waste ink tube, okay? So for the injection, okay, so we offer three injectors together inside this accessory package for customer. This is the plastic tube, okay? This is just a backup in case that there are some problem broken and for the tubes and the inside the printer, and so customer can make a replacement if there is a need. And here are two dampers, okay? So we call cartridge and some customer call it dampers, okay? So we offer two free dampers also as a replacement in case that there is a need, so customer can make a replacement without wasting time. Okay, so this one is also very important. This is a full pack of soft clothes, okay? So this clothes customer can use to clean the printer, and also customer can use this clothes and alcohol, okay, to clean the printer head. But we would like to remind customer that before you clean the printer head, please check our maintenance video, because we have a full series of maintenance video to show you how to use this clothes and alcohol to clean the printer head, okay? This one is also very interesting small part, okay? So this is, we call it is the roller feeder rubber belt, okay? Because we know that the roller feeder is a very important part for the printer. But after maybe sometimes use, okay? So you need to, if the roller feeder is worn out, you need to make a replacement. So we offer you one set of this one. So in case that customer need it, okay? At least this is a small package. So inside we can see, okay, there are some accessories, okay? So first you can see this is the white USB, and which inside this USB, and actually we upload all the demonstration videos and also the for the printer drivers system, okay, software. So there is another blue one, okay. For the blue, it's a doggy software for the customer use to open the RIP software after all the installation. And here actually this black one, okay. So this black one, we have 4 pieces. This is a fuse, because for the printer actually at the back of the printer there has a fuse. So in case that maybe some overload for electricity to cause the printer for the fuse is a blow up. So actually we designed the fuse is just outside, not inside printer. So customer just open the back sheet cover and then make the replacement of the fuse in case that the original fuse is blow up, okay. So it's very easy. And this small screws is just help customer to replace the fuse and if there is a need, okay. So everything actually for the package now are all located on the table. So I think that in the first part, after this brief introduction, customer can know our package much better, okay. So also if you have any questions, and you can contact us, and we will answer you in the first minute, okay? Okay, so next, I will, in the second part, I will introduce you 3 very important accessories for our DTF printer, okay? So here I make the preparation for 3 parts. I take 3 parts. I will introduce you one by one, okay? So I put on the top of the printer. So the first one I would like to introduce you is the very important and precise accessory. Is the printer head of the DTF printer. So customer can see that inside is a box, and we have another plastic small box inside, and here this is the printer, okay, printer head, okay. So for the printer head, I would like to share with customer 3 points, okay. So first, for the printer head, this is a very precious accessory, okay. So customer must be great careful that especially do not let any water, any ink, or any liquid to flow into the cable here, okay? So this will burn out the printer head and also will burn the main control board. Okay, this is the first point, okay? And the second point here I would like to share with all the customer is that for the printer head, and if you want to clean the printer head, and be sure that to contact our technician or just follow the introduction of our demonstration video, okay? And then you can clean the printer head with the software, with the clothes and the alcohol, okay? So because the printer head and need very careful the protection and the maintenance. Okay, you must follow the right maintenance step before you do it. Okay, and the third point here for the printer head, of course, it's not life use because after some time, a certain time used, since the printer head also the printing the precise and also it's not as accurate as the original printer head as the first beginning, okay? So you also need to change a new printer head, make a replacement. So here is, so what I want to say is that the printer head is also consumable, okay? So if a customer, you have need to make a replacement, you can contact us or our dealers, okay? Because we have the printer head as a stock, okay? So I put the printer head back. This is the first important accessory I would like to introduce you today, okay? And the second one, this one, is a little bit big, okay? So I think maybe for some professional customer, you may know that this actually is the waste ink pump. This is also a very, very important accessory for the printer, okay? So for this one, the waste ink pump, this works first when customer do noisy check, okay? So the waste ink pump is they will clean the printer head and inject the waste inks into it, okay? This is the first function of this pump, okay? And also for this pump, there is another very important function is that we know very well that for the customer, maybe sometimes they will leave this printer and several days without any use, okay? So in this way, actually, we need to set up this printer as the original, okay? We call it resort to default, okay? So when you resort to default of the printer, okay? So this pump will seal the printer closely and to protect the printer from the dry because from exposed to the air. Okay, so the quality of this one is very important. Okay, so what we offer for this waste ink pump is the original Epson brand. Okay, it's not secondary any other products we source in the market. So this is the very important point I would like to share with the customer here. Okay, so this is the second accessory here today. I just would like to introduce you. And the third one is also a very important accessory. Okay, so this one we call it white ink circulating pump. It works to make the white ink and circulating in the whole system. Okay, so which can protect the printer head from blocking by the white ink. Okay, so for this one, actually there is a very tiny little but truly important detail is that for this tube, okay, so this tube actually should be very, very soft and very stronger. Actually, maybe here I can show customer. You can see for the this tube we use, it has double wall. So you can imagine that if this one is broken, okay, so clearly you can see that the white ink will flow everywhere and the printer cannot be used anymore. To be honest, at the first beginning, and we made this mistake, but very quickly, and we resource this new tube and from the market. Actually, it's the same as the Epson brand used on all Epson printers, okay, so that can solve this problem totally. So this one is a small one, okay, but if this tube break and will cause the very huge problems. So we care about this detail very well, okay. Okay, so here is for the three, this is the second part. I introduce you three main important parts of the DTF printer, okay. Not only want to let customer know more about our printer, but also I want to let customer to see that how Galaxy Price care and control the quality. So we pay the little details to all the accessories, okay, so which can promise that we offer the quality products to our customer. So by now, actually, for the second part, we have finished. Okay, so next, in the third part of today's live stream, I would like to share with you very important Icc profile that we made for the customer. Okay, but we need to do some printing demo, and also I will introduce you how to set up the Icc profile and through the TV, okay? So before that, I would like to, I need help, okay? So for my colleague to just take away for this printer and all the accessories and oven aside, okay? So that we can go to the next introduction part. Okay, so Guo, can you help? Okay, so we take this just out of the table. Thank you. Okay, so let's clean it up, okay? Thank you, Guo. You are always the best. Okay, so here is the ink. Okay, the 2 power cord, and this one. Okay. Everything we need. Okay. Okay. So here I need the computer and the television. Okay, so can you help me, Guo, to move the TV just inside, okay? In front of the camera. Okay. Okay. Okay, you can check the just behind the camera to see and if the TV set is in the right position and for the customer can see very clearly. Okay? Okay. Okay, so in this part, actually, here, this is the third part of today's live show. And in this part, I would like to show the customer a very important Icc profile. Okay, so we all know that the Icc profile is, we just said that it's kind of a closed loop of the whole printing process, which is very important because we know that for customer, they may offer the maybe DTG printing service and sublimation printing service, DTF printing service, and so on. Okay, so we can imagine that without Icc profile, it will be like disaster. Okay, so all the customer want to fulfill the orders with the accurate, image color. Okay, which is the same as the original, the design, the image profile. So the Icc is the key point to help customer to get the perfect printing result and to fulfill the order successfully. Okay, so here today, because of the time, and I will not show you how to make the Icc profile, but I will show you how to set up the Icc profile that Galaxy Price made based on our printer, our ink, powder, and film, that to set up it into the RIP software and how to use it to print the picture. And later, I will also show you the printing, the printing pictures and to make a comparison, okay? So now, first here, I will show you how to set up the Icc profile into the RIP software. Okay, so let's start, okay? So customer can see that from our TV set, okay? So here is the, let's open this folder. Okay, So customer can see that here are the Icc profile which we already made based on our printer and consumable blanks like the inks. Inks is very important. Okay, so this is two files. One is for Icc file, the other is NW file. It's for the citing file. So these two files must be matched together. Okay, so this is the first step. This one, of course, that we will sign to all the customer to buy the package from us. Okay, so this is the first step. And the next, after the installation of the RIP software, okay, so we find the logo in the desktop, and then we right-click this one and find the properties. We open it, okay, and then we find the RIP software, the file folder location, and then we click to open it. So here actually we can see is there are the media and the profile, these two folders, okay. So in the profile is let's click to open it. You can find here is the CMYK folder, okay. So in this folder, so there are all the Icc profile, okay. So customer, you don't need to care about the files inside. This is original that this is a original file that which already inside the RIP software itself. Okay, so what we need to do is very easy. So we just need to copy the Icc profile and we made for you and copy into this file. Okay, let's do this. We just copy the file into this folder. Okay. So here, because actually I already used this Icc file for some printing job, okay? So here we just make the replacement cover, okay? Okay, so next, let's go back and then we find this media profile. This folder, okay? This folder actually is for way to put the setup, the citing, the parameter citing file into, which we call it NW file, okay? So also the same, we just copy and then put this file into this folder. Okay, so the same, I just make the replacement. Okay, so now actually we finish this the upload job, and so next let's open the RIP software. Okay, double click. It's very easy, huh? Okay. So here actually, this picture is the picture that we used to make the Icc profile, and so we can make a comparison to see the color details. Okay. So later I will print this picture and with Icc profile, and the other without Icc profile. Then we will print it out and on the clothes. Okay. Then to show the customer the difference. So here and first I show you how to set up the Icc profile and select it to use it in the RIP software. So here we can see the 4 panels, okay? So we find the third panel is the color panel. And then here on the top, there is a print citing, okay? This is a citing profile position, so we can drop it down and then select you can see here, and the Galaxy DTF-A3 version 2, okay? So this file, this is the parameter setting profile. It's NW file. We just upload into the media folder, okay? So we select it. So all the parameter settings is will be changed, okay? So this is the what according to our test is the best to match our powder and the film and the ink, okay? The settings. So you can just check the setting quickly, but there is no need to change anymore, okay? So the next job you need to do is you must to select Icc profile, okay, to match this the citing. So the Icc profile is at the bottom. Also, it's very clearly here, okay. And then we click it, and then here we just drop down and then select it. It's you can see it clearly. It's here, okay. So the Galaxy DTF-A3, okay. Also, it's version 2. Let's select it. Okay, so you can see the Icc profile is on. But there is a small point that for customer to need to be pay attention to is that when you select Icc profile, and we suggest you here and the print citing and maybe changed. Okay, so you can see it's a user-defined print citing. Okay, so here and I give you a small tip. It's very easy. You don't need to make any other changes. You just save this setting, everything. You don't need to make any change. Okay, you just simply save this setting again to this Galaxy DTF-A3 version 2 NW file to make coverage, just like this. Okay. And then in the future, these two files will match together and no need to make any adjustments. Okay, so everything is done. And we can just make a quick check for the white color. Okay, and in the layout, you can make any adjustment and change the size. Okay. And also you can do the mirror printing, something like this. Okay, it's very easy. And after you just make sure that the picture is ready to print, and you can click this print logo, okay, to send the job to the printer. So here is another very important point I would like to introduce you. It's from this page. Actually, here is before the setting. Here, when you print the setting, the job will finally send to the printer and start the printing process. But before that, here is give you one more time to double check all the parameter settings to make sure that everything clearly. So actually, you can see the very some important parameter is the white layer. You must make sure that the white color is 100%. It's under any color. So this setting is must be correct selection. Okay, and also here is very important, Icc Profile. Okay, so you can see we select the Galaxy Icc Profile here, and also because for the printer setting, this is the original setting that we use. Okay, for the NW file. So for the white, this means that for all the color ink, okay, it's 53% of the printing density, okay, but for the white ink and we choose 80%, okay, so it will be a better coverage, and especially when you print on the dark color garments. Okay, so here is the resolution. Okay, the resolution actually here we didn't make the Icc Profile based on the highest resolution, but of course we can make it, because we all know that if you select a higher resolution, it will take a longer time. Okay, so here actually what we use is a 1440 by 720. But if there is a need, that of course we can do the higher resolution and for the customer to make the Icc Profile. Okay, so on the left side is the white setting, and on the right side color setting. And here is a very important detail is that we must make sure that the copies, the value must be 1, okay? And at the bottom, we must select the print color first, and then the color and the white. So all these this here, and we must select both of these two settings, okay? Must be selected, make sure. And then everything is ready. You can print this job and then send the picture to the printer. Because here I didn't connect the printer to our computer and to the printer. Okay, so I just show you. It will take some time to send the picture, depending on the profile. Okay, so you can see it's just like this. Okay. It will take some time, okay? So, and the printing process will start, okay? So, we can cancel it. Okay, so here, we just leave it, okay? So, okay, so here actually for the Icc Profile, I just gave you introduction to show you how to set up the Icc Profile into the RIP and how to select and use it for the printing to get the perfect picture, okay, get printing result. Okay, so next, to give a customer and more vivid looking to check the details of the printing result. Okay, so next I prepare that two printed films. And one is with the Icc Profile. Another is printed without Icc Profile. And also I will print it out Okay, so this is the picture, and on the garments, so customer can see more clearly the details. Okay, so Guoguo, can you please help me to bring me a heat press machine? Okay, A3 size. Okay, thank you. Okay, strongman. Oh, I take some time. Okay. Okay, so first I just need to set up, okay, the heat press. Okay, so for the DTF, the transfer printing, and usually so we use 150 degrees and 15 seconds. It will take around 10 or 15 minutes, and for the heat press to heating up. Okay. Okay. So here I would like to share with you these two printed films. Okay. So it's okay maybe for customer that you watch the live stream now, and maybe you cannot see very clearly about the difference. Okay. But because later, okay, I prepare these two clothes. Okay, and then I will print these two files on the two pieces of clothes, and then I will ask my colleague to move the camera more closer, and then you can compare with the original this file, and then you can see the details. So actually, because the price needs some time to heat up, so here I can give you a brief introduction. Okay, so you can see for the picture. Let me see. Okay. So maybe actually we can move the camera closer and to check this picture first, and later we check that the printed result and which is on the clothes, so we can see. So we can give a customer more how to say the complete the printing and the result. Okay. So Gogo, can you help to make the camera close? Okay. And check here. It's okay for the camera. Okay, so here actually on my here on my left hand is the profile which is printed and with our Icc profile, and for the here for on my right hand actually this film actually is printed, the picture is printed without Icc profile. So customer may see actually this is just the printed file, and also I use the white ink to make the coverage. Okay, and so customer can see first, and then we will check after the printed on the clothes, and we will see the more details. So actually from these two original printed film, we can see there is some difference, okay? Especially, for example, for this the DVD and the controller, we can see this is actually you can see it's more darker, the color is more strong, okay? But this is one with Icc profile, we can clearly see that it's more natural, okay? Okay, so maybe Google, you can just make the camera and for the TV, okay? So okay, so Martin. So now customer can see, especially for the color chart. Okay, so here I just point out one small detail. So here you can see for the color chart, it's very hard for you to tell the difference. For example, this is the red and pink, the different color chart, color difference. But here with the Icc profile, you can see very clearly. And also for the green, you can see this is more natural green. And this is, you can see the color is more strong, it's too much strong. Okay? Okay, so later and after we print on the clothes, and I will show the customer that we can see and more details and more clearly, okay? Especially when the picture is, when the film we print it on the garments, okay? So here it's so Google, can you see this machine and in the camera? Okay. So I think maybe it will take another maybe like 8 minutes, and for the heat press to heat up. Okay. So during this time, it's also I think I would like to introduce customer about this heat press machine. Okay. So this is our A3 size and heat press machine. The heat platen size is 30 by 40 centimeter. Okay. So this machine actually is one of my favorite. Okay, so for this machine, actually, we have two patents. The first one is a new patent. Actually, we developed in the last, I think it's in the last year. Okay, so this is we call it a ram spin function. So it means that for one machine, customer can use a manual control mode and also the auto control mode, and in the one machine. So I can show you. Okay, so it's very easy. Okay, so this is a tilt and turn. Here is the auto open control mode. Okay, so it's very easy. And when you close the machine, and then, so after time is counting down. Okay, we can see that the handle will lift up automatically. Okay, so this is the auto open control. Okay, and for the manual control, it's also very easy. Okay, you just turn and tilt in this position, and this is the manual control. Okay. Okay. So this is the manual control. So when the time is counting to the 0, and there will be beeping alarm and for you. But here for the customer, you must lift up this handle and by hand. Okay. So this is the first point for this machine I would like to introduce you. It's very useful because we all know that for some very easy print submention items, okay, so you can use this auto open function. It's very easy. But for some hard transfer material, for example, like laser transfer, and even for the DTF, and sometimes I prefer to use this manual control. Okay, so this can guarantee that the garments and especially the paper or film and without any movement. Okay, so when the time is counting to the 0, okay, the sudden time. Okay, so the machine, especially when you use a very heavy pressure, and it will the gas spring will jump out. Okay, so in a sudden time. Okay, also for this machine, another very interesting point is this machine is with a slide out lower platen. Okay, you can see. So this is just for the customer to we can prevent your hand from burning. So here you can give you full area for you to locate garments onto the lower platen. Okay, so this is also another very important. I think the customer and like this function. And the third detail for this machine here I would like to share with you is the this is also we are very proud of this function, and we use this one first on our GS105 HS. Okay, so this is the most welcome function by most of our customers. Okay, so it's a we call it RAM lock quick change lower platen system. Okay, so it means that for the lower platen, and it can easily and quick change by hand. Okay, so also we have a full series of the lower platen for customer to make selection, and so customer can when you print the logos, and you can print some bags and even the trousers. Okay, so we have the full size of the lower platen for you to choose, and you can fulfill your order and print the garments if there is a need. And here and for the RAM lock, this for the quick change system. Okay, so we can locate the lower platen. We can locate it horizontally here like this one. Okay, and also we can locate the lower platen like this one. Okay, so it's very easy. Okay, so let's put it back first. Okay. And also there is another point, and here I would like to share with you is for the dressable. First, I lock the lower Platen first. Okay, it's the dressable and the bottom design. Okay, so here in the bottom, actually, maybe I just lift up this machine a little bit so customer can see here. Okay, so here we use a laser cut. Okay, design at the bottom, which is the same as our GS105HS. So, okay, so this bottom design is also very useful because for the customer, when you need to locate like T-shirt and some bags, okay, so you can locate a T-shirt onto the lower Platen and very easily, and also for some bags, okay, so for some kids bags, okay, or some shoulder bags and backpacks, something like this, okay, so you can use this. The threadable and the bottom design, and just plus our changeable the lower Platen, so customer can print very easily. Okay. So for the Platen size is 30 by 40 centimeter. Okay, so this is the A3 size machine. It's also very suitable because this machine is not like the 40 by 50. It's a very big and heavy one. So it's more light and also more suitable, especially for the home use. Okay, so customer can use this one, especially for this when you print this A3, the film. Okay, so this machine is perfect and together because we know that for the printer, usually the printer and the A3 size printer is the first choice for most of the small home business users, and for the it will be the first selection. Okay. Okay. So I think the temperature is almost ready. Okay. So here the next we will print this two film. Okay, onto the garments. Okay. So the first one I will print this one. This one actually is without. This one is without Icc Profile, okay? So later, and we make the comparison and show the customer clearly and the details. Okay, so I slide out the lower Platen, and I prepare 2 pieces of the white clothes, okay? So we can see the difference. Okay. So we use 150 silences, okay, and 15 seconds. Okay, so I use the manual control mode and to print this film, okay. Okay, so time is ready. Just be sure that this film and we offer is for cold peel. So we need to let this piece of the film and make it a little bit cooler, and before we take out the top film. Okay. So during this time, let's print another one, and this one we print use our Icc Profile, which we made based on our inks. Okay, and powder and the film. Okay, so another 15 seconds. So here it's ready. Let's peel off this one. So very easy. Okay. Okay. So this one, remember I told you this one is without Icc Profile. Okay. So let's put it here. Okay. Okay. So we need this one a little bit cooling, and before we peel off the top film, okay? Also here actually we will use 2 cameras. Also one is for this original picture, which we use to make a comparison. Okay, this is a color adjustment picture, and we use for the Icc Profile. Okay, we will have another camera, and which is our Martin. Okay, my colleague Martin will use another camera and to make a close and the video to show customer, and so customer can see the details more clearly. Okay, so let's take off the top film for the Icc file. Remember? Okay, so this one is Icc file. This one without Icc file. Okay, so next is very interesting. I will enlarge the picture on the TV. Okay, so let's try to maybe from some detail. Okay, this one. Okay, so maybe a little bit more. Okay, cool. So this is maybe a DVD and a controller, and this is a CD or something. Okay, so customer can see these two pictures, and this is with Icc Profile. So you can see each different the part, the controller, the DVD, and the camera, and this is the machine. It's you can see and each one very clearly. You can see the color difference. But for this picture without Icc Profile, you can hardly to see because it's almost all the dark. Okay, and another one here. We can see is for the, let's try to move the picture. I think maybe we can see this one, the green color. Okay, so the green color you can see here, this is without Icc Profile printing. So the green color, and if you check, is very strong. But if you compare with this Icc, the picture that we printed with the Icc Profile, so you can see it's more natural. Okay, especially when you compare with this one. Okay, this is almost the same. So this is the importance of the Icc Profile. Okay, so for some professional customer, maybe you want to see the color chart. I think this is the one that you can trust. Okay, so here we can see, especially we can see here and the difference between the color and the pink. So we can see here with the Icc Profile, and each color chart is clearly, you can tell the difference and see the difference, okay? But without Icc Profile, and you can see it's very hard to see the difference between the red and the pink, okay? Okay, so, okay, I think that's all, okay? Okay, so that's all for today's live show. Okay, in this live show, and first I do an open box introduction for all the customer and to see how we packed the printer and the package and our oven. Okay, as a package. And in the second part, I just introduce all the customer 3 very important accessories of the DTF printer, okay? And at last, I introduced the Icc Profile which we made based on our printer and the inks and films, powder, so which can help customer to get the perfect printing result, okay? So we do not only, today actually what we want to share with customer is that we do not want only to sell the products to customer, okay? But what we want is to offer a true value, which is a solution that can help our customer to win the market. Okay, so thank you for watching today's live stream. Okay, so I see you next time. Bye bye.